Hello and welcome to a very special game of League of Legends we have today. It's going to be C9C versus whatever the hell this team is, DFG, Deathfire Grasp. I don't think that's their team name, but we're gonna go with that today. Um, as you can see, there's a few ex-pros here. Cloud9 obviously stacked their team with Balls playing top lane, Rush playing jungle, High on mid lane, all tech from Energy on AD carry, and Coach Lemonation back on support. As for DFG, they picked up the struggling top laner RF Legendary from whatever the hell that team was, that Renegades that had the whole controversy as of late. They have this guy named Gringey, I guess. Demonte as their mid laner. Maple Street, going by Maple in this game, as their carry. And Papa Chow as their support. That was interesting. Cloud9 bans Azir, Lucian, Rek'Sai, while DFG wants to ban that Nidalee off the table from Rush. He's pretty potent on that champion. Swain's really strong, and same with Ryze on this current patch 6.10. So we're gonna see those two getting banned as well. Cloud9 picks up the Kindred in the jungle for Rush. He's had mixed reviews on that, mixed performances. Some games he's really played well, but I remember him struggling a lot too. And there goes DFG locking in the Echo top laner and the AD carry for Israel for Maple. Maple Street, known for his twitch in the past when he played on teams like Velocity and Team Fusion, two teams that no longer exist. And Cloud9 taking their time with the next picks. I expect some kind of top lane pick, probably a Maokai or a Poppy coming in here for balls. Oh, the Braum hover. Never mind, I'm wrong. They picked their bot lane of Braum Sivir. Pretty strong bot lane, actually. I say the Braum can block the Ezreal Q as well as the Ezreal ult, which is a big thing. It's tough to do, but let's see if he can pull that off. Meanwhile, Sivir gives the team a little movement speed so that they can blitz in there and do the damage. So now we know that it's going to be a Sivir Braum against Ezreal, and fill in the blank. Let's see if DFG picks their bot lane counterpart to Braum, the support. I have a feeling they're going to pick up the jungle, probably. I don't know what this guy plays. Oh, dang. Locking in the Viger! Oh, snap! Where's that going? Oh, man. This got exciting all of a sudden. Is that a Viger support or mid lane? We don't know quite yet, but it is a strong pick on 6.10. Viger received quite a bit of buff on 6.9, was able to stack on just hitting people with spells, not to mention everything else that he stacks onto. And his ultimate does a lot more damage to people that use things other than ADs. So it's like you can kill tanks as well as AD people a lot better now. Although it does look like DFG is a little bit AP heavy with the Elise locked in too as their jungler. Elise is an old favorite pick. You don't really see her too much. I think she's like a fallback, and well, there's the Maokai that I called. And oh wow, locking in the GP mid. That's interesting. We're gonna see how this GP does. I'm guessing it's a Viger mid. I don't see how it cannot be a Viger mid. As for Papa Chow, I'm not really sure if he's more of a tank player or a range player, but it looks like he's going to be playing the Trundle, or at least that's where he's hovering. And right now, we see that the team comps are coming together. Cloud9 looking very scary with their run at you, comp of Sivir, combo that with the Maokai, the Braum ult, and the Cannon Barrage from Gangplank in there. Really going to be doing a lot of damage. But as for this support pick, it looks like it will be the Trundle. Locked in there. And those are the team comps. Let's see. We got double teleports being hovered on both sides. Oh, maybe it is the Trundle in top lane with the... Wow, did not see that coming. The Trundle in the top lane with Echo in the mid lane. This is going to be interesting. Are they going to go with the full AP Echo build, or are they going to go with something more like the tanky Echo that we've been seeing a lot more in top lane? We're going to find out pretty soon, but it looks like the teams are about to load into the Rift. 10 seconds left in Champ Select, and then we'll be getting to the Rift. And let's see how this goes for both these teams. Cloud9, the clear favorites coming into this with just a whole bunch of experience on their team. No rookies at all. They have 5 people who have all competed in the LCS before. Multiple splits for each. All Tech playing on Gravity, and just this past season on NRG. Balls playing with Cloud9 throughout his entire career. Rush, who played on TIP and Cloud9 this past season. High, who's obviously an amazing shot caller, back in his mid lane role, ready to carry the squad through the open qualifiers, and then Lemonation, man with a notebook. Let's see if DFG can even stand a chance to this this all-star squad. Ooh, RF Legendary, starting off the game strong with a 1 CS lead, clearing that ward with the old auto Q auto. I like his style, and looks like the teams are just kind of setting up. DFG definitely placing some defensive wards along both the top lane and one just tiny bit into the jungle of Cloud9 in the bottom side of the map. Cloud9 has no deep wards. But, we'll be seeing if there's going to be a lane swap here. Nope, no lane swap at all. We got the lanes as is. Looks like Cloud9 is going to be starting the Krugs, but we'll see if it looks like. Ooh, DFG going to be trying to interrupt the Krug start from Cloud9. As for mid lane, we'll see High poking out the Echo quite a bit with just Q after Q. It's a common tactic. Looks like he took the Grasping the Undying to be able to really be an annoying presence in the lane. As for bot lane, we're seeing Papa Chow on Viger support. We'll see how that works out this game. Looks like he started with the Q. Oh, Rush with the invade. Oh no. Looks like Rush is going to be cheesing the enemy Elise at this red buff. We'll see if we can pan over there. It looks like bot lane's getting a little more attention now, trading back and forth. Lemonation taking a little bit of poke, and it does look like Rush did take that red buff from the Elise. That is a very cheesy start from the Cloud9 Academy jungler. Looks like he also took the Raptors as well. I'm going to probably move on to the Scuttle Crab and take his mark. Meanwhile, there's just a little bit of farming bot lane, little trading. Sivir's going to naturally push in the Ezreal with her ricochets and boomerang blade. But it looks like this Papa Chow is just trying to land as many Qs as he can to stack up his AP. And top lane looks pretty even right now. Rush is finishing up his blue, and it looks like Cloud9 across the board has a CS lead. Ooh, good barrel combo. Didn't quite hit him with it though, unfortunately. Cloud9 now pushing in bot lane. Looks like Alltech has about 5 CS lead over top of Maple Street, the AD carry for DFG. Top lane looks completely one-sided with Balls just dominating this matchup. Up already 10 CS with the wave pushing into him. Ooh, nice barrel combo from the Gangplank. And let's see this top lane action. Looks like RF's really just focusing on trading right now and not the CS. And Balls is just capitalizing on that and trading back with his grasp of the Undying on Maokai. Such a powerful combination, getting that passive heal as well as the heal from grasp. As for bot lane, this is going to be the story of the game right here. Is just bot lane shoving in. Altec trying to spell shield as many Qs to get mana back, so that way he can keep the shove going. Maokai is now taking over this lane, double the CS of the enemy Trundle, and really just showing them what's good. But there is an Elise sneaking up. Let's see if Balls is in trouble here. He is overextended. Oh, he walked back in. Oh, okay. So Balls is running for his life. Is he gonna W to the Elise? I think he needs to burn a flash here. Yeah, flash is a cocoon. Really well done by Balls, but great gank by Gringy on the Elise. Just knowing that player didn't have the ward coverage that he needed to, and sneaking in there and getting a early summoner, which is really smart. Now Rush is looking to invade on the Raptors. Let's see the action over there. Oh, he spotted out, but I think he's going to assert his dominance over this. Whoa, the camera's freaking out, going back from top to bottom. Rush is 2v1ing. High is now shown up, but will it be enough? Who's going to get first blood? High gets first blood! Holy crap, High with the outplay. Oh my god, not really an outplay, just basic Q. Barrel combo. The Elise got a little too aggressive, and now the mid laner has first blood. Looks like Rush isn't done yet. He's going in for the Trundle. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we have the Gangplank ultimate in top lane. Let's see how it goes down. Oh yeah, Maokai, easy kill, easy tower dive for Cloud9, getting that kill on the Maokai, or on the Trundle. High is just clearing mid lane now, getting some barrels down. Farming up that Q. Oof! High, what are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing, Demonte? You had your ultimate. Oh my goodness, High is a monster right now. Flash forward by Gringy, and she gets the kill. But the damage is done. High killed Demonte somehow. Demonte didn't even... his ultimate is up. That should never happen. As an Echo, he must have had the mana to ult back, and yet he didn't. He had tons of time. Gangplank doesn't have any CC. There is no reason why an Echo should not be able to. I wasn't looking at his mana, so he might have been missing the mana. But as far as I could tell, looks like a big mistake from Demonte that's going to cost him a kill and some lane pressure. Meanwhile, in top lane, Balls is handily winning this lane, 20 CS upon his opponent. Got the double Dorians and the Balmy Cinder in there against just the double Dorian's blades of his counterpart Trundle. Trundle also repping that corrupting potion, so we'll be able to heal up just a little bit. But Ball sustain is just so massive with the Grasping Undying as passive. Fortunately for Trundle, he doesn't spend that many spells, so Maokai will have to be spending a lot of spells to get that passive in there. Now it looks like Cloud9 returning to the red buff to steal that back, while Altec and Lemonation are just shoving in this bot lane. Altec has about a 15 CS lead for himself, but Maple Sheep will close the gap on that with his pathway. So it looks about 10 CS in the bot lane. Top lane is still a solid 20 CS lead, and Rush just doesn't care, man. Look at Rush jumping right in behind the turret. Elise is nowhere to be seen. Looks like Elise is making a play bot lane while Rush is getting the dive on top lane. Will he use his ultimate? Rush does not use his ultimate to save balls. Instead, lets him die to the tower. Trundle picks up a kill there. Meanwhile, there's a fight bot or mid lane with no real clear victor here. The mid support jungle duo or trio fighting the same trio from Cloud9. Actually, no, the different trio from Cloud9, the mid ADC support. But it looks like everyone just walks away relatively healthy, although Papa Chow did have to blow his flash, which that won't be up for another 5 minutes. Nice spell shield by Altec to block the Q damage from the Ezreal and get some mana back, which I said before was really key to this lane is pushing as much as they can. The Ezreal's really good at last hitting under tower using a combination of autos and his Q, makes it a little bit simpler. And you shouldn't miss too much CS just because of your raw damage and the fact that Q is up so often. So it looks like bot lane will be pushing back in. Every lane for Cloud9 is just pouring on the pressure, pouring on the aggression, and it's really tough to watch for this DFG team. It looks like they just don't know what they're doing. Map awareness wise, map control wise, it looks like Demonte teleported mid, so there won't be any teleport up for that mid laner. Meanwhile, both teleports are out for Cloud9, so if they want to make a play bot lane, they can. They have the power to. Ball's just going to see if he can freeze this lane for now. He has an enemy spider crawling up, trying to get into the top bush, but it looked like the minions were just too far up at the time, and she would have been spotted. But now she's able to crawl into the bush. So Balls might be in a little bit of trouble here. He does have all his summoners up, and he does have his ultimate, so it doesn't look like it's too big of a problem for him. There's going to be trading blows, and while Cloud9 picks up the dragon. So now they're trading. RF Legendary really looks to be getting the worst of this. Oh, I think he's just baiting him in for the Elise. But the Elise... Oh, dodges the cocoon. That's fantastic. That cocoon was the big key decider of whether or not Balls is going to be killed in that top lane. And it's still not over yet, though. He's okay, Balls is backing away from the tower. Meanwhile, Rush is tunneling in behind DFG's bot lane. He looks like he's jumping over the wall. Oh my god. Rush is 2v1ing right now and getting kills. What a monster. Rush going under the tower. Will he get the kill? No, he will not. Yes, he will. Fucking high. High with the ultimate. Wow. Just an amazing map play by Cloud9. Being able to see that the Elise is top with the failed gank, so they dive bot lane. Rush just showing his power on this Kindred, just absolutely dominating the matchup right now, and going 2v1 against both bot laners, the Viger and the Ezreal, and almost getting both kills by himself with High getting the assistance with the Cannon Barrage at the end there. Now they're going to rotate mid and get a tower bot lane and mid lane with Braum doing exactly what I told in the beginning of the game, which is blocking Ezreal ults with his shield. This game is not looking good right now for DFG. They're down 6 kills to 2. They're down 2 towers and a dragon. Only 12 minutes in, and Cloud9 has a 5k gold lead. It does not look good for DFG. It looks like they're really going to have to play on the back of this Trundle, hopefully stealing as much as he can from the tanky Maokai and being able, but even the Trundle, RF Legendary is building damage right off the hop, so there's not going to be a tank because Elise has Runic Echoes. There's a Viger support. The Echo is going Morello Nomicon, and Cloud9 starting up the Rift Herald. I believe they're going to give it over to Balls, but it might just be to Rush because Rush is so strong right now. So that's a free Rift Herald for the team. And for those of you who don't know, it goes to Balls. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, the new Rift Herald lasts for God knows how long, like 20 minutes. It has a ridiculous duration, and there's only one that spawns. And what happens is that whoever gets it on your team no longer gets the Baron, extra Baron minions with a little bit less quality than the normal minions that you get from Baron, or the Baron Recall. What you get instead now is basically a tool that lets you 1v1 much better. When you are alone, you do a lot more damage, and then you build up stacks kind of like a Luden's Echo or a Static Shiv, and while you walk, and then when you the next thing you auto, whether it be a tower, minion, or champion, gets extra damage done to it. And High is just dominating right now. Look at him chunking down RF Legendary. RF Legendary has no real defensive stats to fight this. And for some reason, Damonte is going in on Balls, does a good chunk of damage, but Balls, look at that. Balls has so much healing from his Grasp of the Undying. He's soloing Damonte on his own. Damonte gonna go back in. Damonte is so low, he gets killed, and unfortunately for Damonte, he gets slain by the Sivir, and Elise still trying to get back. Rush using his ultimate for defense. Ezreal ult swings by, but Rush gets hit by 1Q. He's almost dead. Can Balls save Balls with the clutch not Grasping Undying, the clutch root with his W, I forgot the name of that spell, and it looks like the only person to go down in this entire engage was Damonte in the mid lane, going down to Ultec. Cloud9 has a command over this game, taking now top tower and bot tier 2, which is massive. They've opened up the map completely and have already started warding into the enemy jungle with a pink ward in their bot lane, in the enemy jungle's bot side, and vision wards up in their top side. It really looks bad for DFG right now. Only 15 minutes in, and they're down nearly 9k with 4 towers and 1 dragon. The next dragon is up in 1 minute. And it looks like Cloud9 is going to be focusing that dragon, or at least getting some vision around it. At least that's what I think they're up to. They've shoved in all the waves, so right now they've shoved in all the waves. So right now they're just kind of waiting for them to be pushed back to them, while Trundle takes the blue buff. Very interesting choice in that when there's so many other people on the team, but I guess what DFG is trying to do is mismatch the lanes, because Balls built armor first. But the thing is, now he has a Spectre's Cowl. He's massive with his two Doran's rings. He's 2v1ing in this lane, and High just chunking with these crits. Oh my goodness, he's dominating right now. High with the mastery on the barrels. That is so tough to do, is chain the barrels like that. And a lot of people would just give up on the teleport, either cancel it or as soon as you get in, just kind of do nothing. I know I would have, but High is really showing a lot of skill in this Gangplank pick, and it goes so well. Oh my god, the ultimate damage from Gangplank is just so massive, and they're just running into the base. They're ignoring inhibitor towers, and wow, Maple has to use flash and heal to get away, while High is still just destroying them with barrels. Barrel chain after barrel chain landing on this team, while Braum uses the ultimate and just absolutely crushes the Trundle. Across the board we have 2-1-2 on the top laner, 3-0-2 on the jungler, 3-2-5 on the mid laner, 2-0-1 and Elimination. Unfortunately, he can't get the assists in this game, it looks like, but he's at 0-0-1, and really, it just shows that Cloud9, their experience is really coming through here with, wow, a 13k gold lead, taking out the inhibitor tower in mid, and now getting an Ocean Drake for themselves. It is truly a stomp right now. This does not look good. It looks like DFG will really have to just forget about this game and try to move on to game 2, figure out what they did wrong in this game, and really move on. Papa Chow is really trying to clear out as much vision as possible right now. They know that Cloud9 took the dragon, so they were in that bot side jungle, and so he's taking this advantage this time to clear out as much vision as possible, and hopefully bring a little bit of map control back for his team. But it doesn't really matter much, because Cloud9 is now going into the jungle and will be setting up their light braid of wards, if you will. Maple has now been reduced to farming the jungle, which means that the jungler Elise, Grinjon Elise, won't be able to get that much CS. And you can see right now the CS differences in this game are massive. But wait a second, Lemonation looks like he's caught, or is he? Maybe he's just baiting. Lemonation goes down, but the rest of the team is here now. Cloud9, what can they do? Rush, soloing Maple. Oh my goodness, Rush with the damage. Maple just dies instantly. Now let's see what else is going on. The team is not quite there to close in. Balls is pushing bot lane. Altec is pushing mid lane. It really looks bad for the team. They traded 1-for-1 in a 5v3. Only killing the support and trading their AD carry in the process. High having the awareness to know that there might be someone in that bush, so he sets up the barrel just on the edge of the bush, so that way he can move onto it. Oh my goodness, High! Massive crits coming from him with his Q. Just farming champions now. This game is an absolute stomp, and the Cloud9 is now pushing onto DFG's top inhibitor tower. And Ball is just soaking up so much damage, literally like it's nothing. Has a Sunfire and a Spirit Visage to his lane mates, not even Titanic Hydra, just the components of Titanic Hydra. Cloud9 takes another inhibitor tower and says, you know what, this is good for now. But Damonte wants more. Damonte on this Echo does a good chunk to High, but has to use his ultimate to get out. Now Balls stays in the Kindred ult, which saves him, and High on the front line. Lemonation just blocking up whatever he can for the team. It looks like DFG is trying to chase this, but it doesn't look like a good idea. And Cloud9 counter engages, and Balls almost goes down while Rush jumps up and gets the kill on Viger and on Trundle. A third kill goes over to High, and look at this. Cloud9 just absolutely decimating. Oh my goodness. Altec flashes forward and gets the kill on Ezreal while they take the top inhibitor. Are they going to move mid and take this mid inhibitor? Of course they are. They have about 10 to 20 seconds on 4 members of the DFG squad. And bot lane is also pushing, and for some reason Damonte, I think, has given up and is now trying to come in from the side. I'm not sure what's happening there, but Cloud9 are absolutely dominating right now. Damonte is going to clean up that 20 free gold from the barrels and pick up the pieces of what's left of his base right now. Cloud9, after that unreal push, are now 16k up in gold. They have 8 towers at 21 minutes, 22 minutes, and 2 dragons. They look unstoppable right now. With High and Balls having their TPs up, they can make some big map moves, and they don't even have to pressure Baron at this point. All they have to do is group, push bot lane together, tank the tower with their Maokai and their Elimination on Braum. They're 2 big tanky frontliners, and it's game over. Altec takes red, and Balls continues to push bot lane, knowing that he has TP and that he's safe to teleport if for some reason DFG decides they want to try a cheeky Baron. But right now it doesn't look to be the case. Cloud9 clearly dominated DFG during the laning phase. Across the board, 38 CS difference in top lane, 45 CS in the jungle, 20 CS in mid lane, 50 CS in the bot lane, and even the support is double. It really does look rough for DFG, and Cloud9 now pressuring the Baron. They don't really have to do this, and High soloing the Elise on his own, using his ultimate. The Elise gets out there with a key flash, and Viger uses his ultimate on High. The Baron is so low and gets smited by Kindred. Kindred also kills the Echo. Not sure how that happens, but Rush now, he's legendary. Balls gets a kill on the Elise, and this game's over. Trundle tries to teleport back, but the minion's already in the base. I think they've taken a tower. This is game for Cloud9. There's no way that DFG can come back from this. It's a 4v2. They got Baron buff. It's 23 minutes into the game, and Cloud9 Academy is going to take this game in an absolutely massive style. Cloud9 destroyed DFG in this game. GG.